questo workshop ci aspettiamo una crescita culturale. Un'azienda ha sempre bisogno di stimoli, ha sempre bisogno di stimoli esterni per poter giorno per giorno creare nuove idee, avere nuove idee, cercare nuove piste. Per gli studenti pensiamo che avere contatto con una realtà aziendale che ogni giorno si confronta con tantissime problematiche diverse, penso che possa rappresentare un calarsi nella realtà. Pertanto la teoria che diventa applicazione, non è applicazione immediata, ma è comunque un primo passo per capire quali possono essere i problemi nel momento in cui si disegna, si crea, si progetta un prodotto, perché il prodotto per noi è prima di tutto un progetto e dietro ad ogni progetto ci deve comunque essere sempre un'idea forte.
I was very happy to see the third generation, 30 students coming here in MAGIS. I remember the first time when I was a student in the Masters, and one of the reasons that caught my eye to attend this Masters was the sponsors, these agencies, these companies, and one of them was MAGIS. It was really a dream for me to be part of them. Of MAGIS. Then when I had the opportunity, thanks to the Masters, to do the stage, after finishing it, I was hired by MAGIS. So it was a kind of push, a kind of progress, let's say, to move forward in my professional life. My message for the new students is very simple. Don't be afraid, just look for the next step. You don't need to have a plan, and even if you have a plan and it changes, this is good because it's meant for you. Make mistakes, you have to make mistakes because you need to learn. And you're still young, you need to learn a lot, because this is life.
Mi piacerebbe prima di tutto ringraziare tutto il team del POLI.design. Abbiamo accettato di lavorare con loro tantissimi anni fa, ormai sono veramente tanti, però ogni anno c'è uno stimolo nuovo. Dietro al team del workshop c'è sempre un team di professionisti, di persone legate al progetto e di persone che amano quello che fanno. Penso che il POLI.design sia un'eccellenza e l'eccellenza deve essere fatta conoscere sia a livello nazionale ma soprattutto a livello internazionale. So che è già molto conosciuto, ma sicuramente potremmo fare tutti tanto di più per farlo conoscere ancora di più.
Part of the course is taking students to see manufacturing facilities. In the case of MAGIS, we were shown by the people there the showroom with examples of their furniture, and they very kindly explained about the products and the meaning of the products. They talked to us about the designers and the importance of the pieces. So the students get, in this case, an inside view of how a company is choosing products, because they explain to us that's what they do, and the development of those products and why they choose them. So they come away with a different point of view regarding designing a product for a company.
After the student have been working on concept design with Ron Gilad, they began to work in the product development workshop that I'm lecturing for, and they were able to experience a method, a way to approach the development of the design. That means working mainly with sketches, hand sketches, physical models, because I think that the use of the physical model, the possibility to interact with physical objects enables the student to understand about proportion, about the way it looks, the product looks, and also about how it works. The design briefs are a little different for each design team, for each group of students. And it's like having a brief coming from a company. So actually they were confronted with new challenges that they might not have been before being confronted with. And that's what happens actually in the professional life of a designer.
The product engineering phase, so the workshop that we developed now with the students, was really challenging for them because they came at the beginning with some brief ideas. It was something that it was really generic, some shapes, some general ideas with the product, with some material techniques. But they were not aware of the difficulties that we encountered during the workshop to transfer this idea that was at the beginning into a real product at the end of it. So they spotted out some problems and we encountered these difficulties, but if at the beginning was a problem for them, at the end of the workshop they were very encouraged about how we develop these ideas into something that is very feasible, facing all the problematics, all the aspects of costs, analysis about the technology, materials and so on. I think for them it's very important, this phase. The most interesting thing that I found out during this workshop was that they arrived with a concept, as I said before, but while we're transferring this idea into a final product, some paths has changed. So it was strange that the brief was a thing and the real product at the end is slightly different. This was due to the fact that they encountered these problematics along the road, and they understood why they made some mistakes at the beginning and how they can correct the path to arrive to a real product with good points that can be spread all over. So for me, this phase of the workshop was really interesting because it let them understand the real, let's say, a taste of what is the real job to be a designer, and what it will be probably their work for the rest of their life. So they had this taste, this bite, that let them understand what's behind this word. And for me, this is the best goal they can achieve here.